Hi, I'm District Attorney Summer Stephan. Thank you for joining me for this week's DA News. Every April, we acknowledge Victims' Rights Month. And this April, we are celebrating Victims' Rights Month by hosting a Citizens of Courage event. It's an event that we've hosted for many years, and it's an event that celebrates and acknowledges the courage of so many of our crime victims and witnesses. This year, we will be hosting that event virtually on April 27 at 4 p.m. And it'll be held by Zoom virtually. And it's a free event where you will witness and you will join us to witness 4 courageous heroes that maybe weren't sure they were heroes until confronted with a terrible situation. And the way that they stepped forward with courage will be awe-inspiring to all of us. You can find the link in order to register to join this event virtually at SanDiegoDA.com and look for Citizens of Courage. This week, we want to tell you about an incredible case. This is likely the oldest cold case that we've taken to a jury. A jury last month convicted John Sipos 53 years after he murdered 23-year-old Mary Scott by strangling her and sexually assaulting her. This case really demanded justice, and our cold case unit, led by Chris Lindberg and DA investigator Tony Johnson, went to all ends to make sure that we get justice for Mary Scott. And even though 53 years had passed since 1969 when she was murdered, we didn't stop. This is what our cold case unit does, is it looks at these old cases, and while we call them cold, they are never cold for our team. We want to bring justice to the families. Next month, John Sipos will be sentenced for this first-degree murder conviction that the jury brought in this case. This case involved DNA evidence and the use of new DNA evidence called genealogy, along with many other investigative efforts. This unit does this every day. They work to make sure that every thread and every potential avenue to solve a case, to prosecute the case, working with law enforcement, is pursued in the interests of justice. Just remember, we're here for you. If there's anything we can do to help you, reach out, and I'll talk to you next week.